Welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and this is a 71 Chevelle. Under the hood, we got a little surprise for you. 427. This baby's a 512 block, looking sweet. Look at that blue paint. You want to talk about popping? It is popping. The black stripes looking sweet, hood pins, chrome on the front looking good, chrome on the trims here, on the headlights looking good, on the turn signals also looking good. I just love this blue paint. I tell you, it looks like a neon sign. She's looking beautiful. And it's got Cragars on it, baby. It's got a great stance. One thing about these Chevelles, they just look fast sitting still. Man, it is beautiful. Those door gaps are looking good. It's got black interior, bucket seats, center console. Let's check it out. Looks like we got seat belts in the front and in the rear. Carpeting's looking sweet. Just everything about this car just says cool. Headliner's looking good, dome lights working, shoulder belts are there. You better put them shoulder belts on with that 427 up front. Everything on the dash is looking sweet. She is a beauty. And at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do consignment. That means we own this car. Check out this door jamb too. Look how nice, everything is nice and clean. Like I said earlier, we own all of our inventory. We make sure we check everything out before we buy it. Once we get them here, we get them up on the lift and check them out and inspect them so we can answer all your questions. And you can call Tom anytime you'd like. That man answers his phone just about 24/7. Look in the trunk here. You always want to check out the trunk in these old cars. This trunk looks great. You can see all the finish work around the opening here. We got great looking paint on the bottom side of the deck lid. Always check these lips also. Very important on those. That rain would come down and wrap around there and rot that out. Those look beautiful. Chrome on that back bumper's looking sweet. And this paint is just popping. Now we're on all the social media. You can find us all over the internet at VanguardMotorsales.com. We've always got new inventory coming in. We're buying about 40 new cars every month. So if you've got something for sale or you know somebody that's got something for sale, hook us up and we will take care of you. You're watching us on YouTube right now, so you want to make sure you subscribe to our channel and click that little bell button so you get a notification every time we get a cool car just like this one in. All right, it's Chevelle time. Big block power, sounding amazing. I tell you what, the exhaust system on this car is amazing. This thing is making a roar coming out of the back end. You're gonna scare everybody in town. Wake up the neighbors. It's time to get up and go to the car show. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we can ship this baby anywhere in the world. So you call Tom at 248-974-9513. He'll walk you through the whole process. He'll take care of all the paperwork for you. You don't have to do a thing. And if you want some help with financing, we have several bankers we work with on the financing. And again, they'll do all the paperwork for you if you want to. Or you can go to our website. Go to the car and go down to the bottom. There's a button there you can click and you can fill out all that information yourself if that's what you'd like to do. Now down here on the dash, You can see that we got a tach working, the speedo working. I see the clock going tick-tock, but I don't think I'd count on it to keep time. We do have some added fuel, or not fuel gauge, but an oil gauge and a trans temperature gauge here. It's got the stock AM radio in it. The car does have AC on it. Just an amazing ride here. And this color, one of my new favorite colors, I tell you. This blue is just knocking everybody out. Now, we are very close to the airport here in Detroit, so if you're one that would like to come in and visit, we'd love to have you. A lot of people come in the morning, come visit us, and then they can get right back to the airport and be home in time for dinner. And we are about to do something that nobody else in the industry does to every car. Every car at Vanguard goes up on the lift, gets pictures, gets videos, gets inspected. We show you everything you need to see. And don't forget, we've got a whole team of mechanics that can do anything to a hot rod that you may want done. So don't hesitate to ask. Here's our main facility at 15100 Keel Street. Now stick with us, we're going in the air with it right now. All right, we're underneath this 71 now, and you can see it is pretty under here. Looks like a brand new tank, nice coating on the trunk floor, looking sweet. Now the exhaust is fairly new here. It looks like it's probably one of those Flowmaster kits. You can still see there's some paper tags still on the tailpipes, so that tells you it is pretty darn new. 355 gear in this 12 bolt. The bushings look like they're new, or fairly new at least, on these lower control arms. And it does have the reinforced lower control arms, and it does have the reinforcement brace here that all the SS's had. We do have drum brakes out back, but the guys will take those all apart, make sure they're in good working order. You can see the floorboards are all nicely coated here. It looks like a new drive shaft. It used to have a crossover pipe, and somebody's taken that out. It gives you a little more rappy sound. We got 700 R4 trans. That's a 4-speed automatic. I'm trying to talk too fast. We've got painted headers here. Looks like a stock starter. We got brand new flex lines going to the disc brakes up front. Ball joints look like they've been changed at one time. Definitely not original to the car. Bushings and the sway bar look good. Front frame horns are nice and straight. Core support's in good shape. Always look at that on every car you buy. Check out the core support. That'll tell the story for the rest of the car. Front bumper looks like it's new chrome. We got BFG tires up here and some good looking Cragars. 235/60/15s up front. Rocker molding's in good shape. You always want to look at this pinch weld too. And if you can't get down, at least run your hand down that rocker on the back side. This one's nice and smooth, nicely coated. Out back here, Cragars again, and more tire. 255/60/15s back here. You see the wheel well's nice and clean. The wheel lip molding looks like it's original and it's in beautiful shape. Now let's get under the hood. All right, under the hood here, we've got 427 power. Now this is a 512 block, and we've determined that it came out of a 69 Corvette. So we got Corvette power under the hood. Looks like a big old Holley sitting on top. That's a 4-barrel, that's dual feed. It's a double pumper. We do have a aftermarket distributor, and MSD is firing that distributor. You can see those big tube headers. Again, they're all painted up right up here to the top. Air conditioning on this car, power brakes on this car, power steering on this car, big crust flow aluminum radiator. Just everything about this thing is sweet, guys. It's the right color. It's got a Corvette motor in it. Bottom side's beautiful. It's got Cragars. Guys, give us a call, 248-974-9513, and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your driveway.